Yep, it's time for another video about Sonic Boom. Get used to it. So for this video, I'll be mainly talking about what episodes I think will appear in the show and why I think they will be best suited for it. So let's start straight away, shall we? For the main episode, I think there'll be one where Sonic chases Amy. I mean, come on, how good would that be? Yes, I know it's very similar to an episode that appeared on Puka. I forgot the name of it, but it's a very good episode and series. Please go watch it. It's awesome. But I personally think for the comedy, since it is going down the comedic style, I think it'll be quite hilarious. And I guess it would kind of teach you can't really change people for who they are and something like that for the moral, since this is still a kids show. What else I can really say about it? Again, it's just the banter. I think it'll be very hilarious to see how, like Amy would react if Sonic was the one chasing her and the tables were turned. Again, I just think it'll be very funny. The moral, I don't really know. Another episode that I have in mind is very similar to a Super Mario cartoon, I believe being Super Mario Land, where Mario and Luigi have an argument and conflict, but they make up in the end. Obviously, the two characters having the conflict, Sonic and Knuckles. We have not seen Sonic and Knuckles have a single argument since Sonic X, and I would love to see that again. I think it'll be very hilarious, and them just argue over the most silly of things, whether it be music choices or food, I don't know. This could also be quite similar to the My Little Pony episode Look Before You Sleep, where Applejack and Rarity always have an argument because they're quite different in characteristics. For the moral, I guess it would be accept people for who they are. I don't know, I'm not very good at morals, okay? Yeah, I don't know. I'm blabbing. I'm just gonna shut up now. For this next idea, this is kind of just a little fantasy that I have. I don't really think it will happen, but I really hope it does. You know how Shadow has way more fangirls than Sonic, for the obvious reasons? I would love to see them tackle that. Make Shadow appear on the show, because they did say that they were going to bring in some characters that we know. So bring in Shadow and kind of make Sonic tackle the idea that the fact that Shadow has way more fangirls than he does. And, what was the idea? Oh yeah, that Sonic tries to act like Shadow does. And this moral I'm almost certain on, it sounds very similar to the past ones, but trust me, I think this moral would suit this episode the best. That Sonic basically tries to act like Shadow, but it doesn't work out in the end, and the girls don't really like him as much. And I guess the moral would definitely be don't change who you are. People should love and accept you for who you are inside and what characteristics you have, even if you're not like, a certain person, or hedgehog, or Mobian, I believe they're called. Yeah, Mobian. Again, I don't think this will happen, but I just really, 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 really hope it does. If it does, I will be so happy. For the comedy, it will be awesome. I would love to hear a Shadow impression from Sonic. We haven't heard that yet, that'll be awesome. Okay, now I know what you're thinking. Hey, SPD64, what the hell happened to Tails? Why aren't you giving him any love, you heartless? Anyways, so this is kinda, I don't really think it's gonna happen, but for the sake of Tails, this is the only thing I can really think of for him, unfortunately. Him get a girlfriend, basically. Hey, a bit like Fiona Fox, he gets a girlfriend, and it turns out she uses him, and something like that, I don't know. Another one is very similar, he gets a girlfriend, Sonic is bored to death, but then again, it's not really a Tails episode. Or maybe we could have one where Tails, Sonic's on a trip or something, or in hospital, and Tails kind of has to learn to cope on his own, I guess? I really don't know. Or deal with bullies? Again, I really have no idea for Tails, I'm sorry. I like Tails a lot, but, I really can't think of anything for him. It's easy to think for, the others, because they're kind of comedic already. But I really can't think of Tails, I'm sorry. If you have any ideas, please tell me in the comments below. Please. Please. Finally, time to give Eggman some love. Now for this one, I'm kind of copying Megamind here. It's a really good movie. Go watch it, it's really good. Will Ferrell's amazing, he's hilarious. Also watch Elf, he's in that as well, he's hilarious in that. Anyways, where basically Eggman defeats Sonic, and he has no idea what to do now. Again, it'll be comedic, like kind of show how he would be bored and how he would try to stop himself from being bored now that he's defeated Sonic. The moral, I really am not good at morals. I have no idea. Okay, I really don't know. So just imagine that I made up one. Yeah, that'll work. Okay. So that's all from me. That's what I would love to see happen in Sonic Boom next year, next fall. That's going to be ages. Great, awesome. So yeah, tell me which episodes you think will appear in the series in the comments or video, whatever. Since video responses are now taken down, freaking Google. That's about it. So I'll see you all next time, and bye bye.